Last time we talked about the Lego Batman Ideas Challenge, which is build the legacy of the Batmobile. I was like, hey, you're having an Ideas Challenge, but you're not going to make it into an actual set. You know, I saw what they're doing with the Pokemon Ideas Challenge, with the Yu-Gi-Oh! Ideas Challenge, which are going to produce actual sets. Since then, the challenge has ended and a bigger controversy has spawned from it. Yeah, I wasn't aware of this until this comment. But people are complaining about how the winners of this contest broke some pretty explicitly stated rules. Basically, this contest encouraged builders to build the next Batmobile. Inspired by Batman's history, the rules allowed for builders to use existing Batman sets or just come up with their completely own creation. However, the rules specifically stated that builds that are recreation or improvements of old or current Lego sets are not allowed except for Batman related sets. But multiple people are pointing out how two of the winners look a lot like Lego sets. Now don't harass the winners here, don't harass these specific builders, okay? I'm going to make that very clear. But the first one is this one right here, which is a design that people are saying is a reskin of the Corella car. Honestly, I'm not completely sold on this. They do look very similar, but the Corella car also looked very similar to the Penguin Arctic Roller, which is a Lego Batman movie set. But all three of these I still think are distinct enough builds. So yeah, I don't think this one breaks the rules. The one that I do feel breaks the rules though is this one called the Little Vigilante, which didn't win a grand prize but won a bonus prize. This is pretty clearly a remake of the 2010 smart car from Lego City, which was further remade in the double-decker couch set for the Lego movie in 2015. They just kind of added the Batman double cheese slope up the top. Okay, there's flames at the back too, but you get the point. That's the only one where I'm like, okay, yeah, they just reskinned an existing Lego set. The other one, I think, has enough plausibility to be its own build. I think they're still distinct enough. And it gets even worse when you remember there was a Toys R Us exclusive for the Lego Batman movie, which was a modification of the smart car. I totally forgot about this set, but I do have it. I mean, maybe you can make the argument that this is a modification of that Toys R Us promo, but yeah, they're two different builds from each other where it's like, okay, this one uses the basis of the smart car, not the basis of the Toys R Us promo. So what should Lego do? Revoke the prize from the winner? Well, okay, this won the bonus prize with a couple other sets, and the people who won that just got a digital code for the game. I don't think this is something where they should revoke the reward, however the heck they would do that. I think this is just something where Lego should be more careful in the future. Again, do not harass the creator of this project. I thought it would be nice to take a look at all of the winners for this. So yeah, the first one was this Fear the Batmobile, which I really like the chunky design for this vehicle. This would make for a really cool set that could even be like $20 at most. I mean, if it was back in the day, it could be like $15. I'm thinking of that chunky one from that one Lego Batman movie set with, was it Captain Boomerang? This is my favorite though. I absolutely love the atypical design here, the strange roundness at the front, which looks very clean still. You got those ridges at the side, almost like the one from Batman Forever, which we got recently, or sorry, it was Batman and Robin. But yeah, that looks super cool. This one has another really strange shaping to it and also looks very professionally done. That's awesome. Lots of nice sharp edges there, which are really neat. That cockpit looks super cool with the translucent blue. That was the one we were talking about. The one that people are saying looks like the, Corella vehicle. But yeah, I think it's still distinct enough if you ask me. And then this one right here, this looks pretty cool. This could make for a good like $30 set. Almost giving me vibes of a tumbler. But yeah, this looks neat, especially with that cockpit right there. I also like these like fans at the side or something. They might also be like blasters. And then for those bonus winners, this is hilarious. It's a bathtub mobile. So it seems like sillier ones are for the bonus winners. And I love that. I'm thinking of that one Lego City set from a couple years back. That's super cute. The Batmobility scooter. I need this in my life, dang it. I mean, thankfully it's a pretty simple build, but that's like pretty freaking awesome if you ask me. That's such a clever idea and good for people with, mobility disabilities. And then we have the Desperate Times Mobile. Oh yeah, this is a lot of fun, just going all the way back to almost like a medieval times right here. I'm getting vibes of that one build from the vampire set from my childhood. The Bat Vacation has arrived. Oh, this is so cute with a bat surfboard at the back. I mean, hey, we kind of got that with Batgirl. Yeah, this is awesome. Love the suitcases at the top. That's so cute. Then that's the one we're talking about, the little vigilante. And then the Batmite Mobile. I like how they built up Batmite's face right there. And yeah, I wish we got more of these balloon pieces. Like, we never see these balloon pieces. They were introduced in Series 18, and then I don't know if they've appeared in much sets since. And to see them with printing is really neat. They need to bring that piece back. But I get it. It's easier to like brick build a balloon. It's probably less costly to produce. And yeah, so I get why LEGO doesn't actively bring it back. And then the Bat Phone Mobile. I love how it's based off of the Bat Phone. You got Adam West Batman there. That's really cute. The Bat Nanomobile. Oh, this is really silly. I like how there's a monkey at the back too. But yeah, the shape of there is actually really cool. Yeah, and then there's one more that they actually have, which is the Bat Robin Shaw, which is what, a Ricochet. That's a lot of fun too. I mean, yeah, that poor Robin is just like pulling all this weight here, and Batman's just chilling in the back. So yeah, tons of really creative winners, and yeah, multiple grand prize winners and multiple bonus prize winners. So the grand prize winners will receive a digital code for a deluxe edition of LEGO Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight and have their Batmobile showcased in the game, which is really awesome, on like a custom-made billboard. So that's pretty neat. And then they will also receive this set, this set, this set, and this set. Some of these really would have made killer designs for LEGO Ideas sets to get such strange, atypical, but awesome looking new Batmobiles. I mean, we barely get LEGO Batman sets each year as it is nowadays. DC's kind of a dying theme, yet you have big releases like the video game coming out, so who knows. Heck, they should have given that retro Batman exclusive figure from the definitive edition of LEGO Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight for Switch 2, seeing how the community has kind of been in an uproar about how limited the release of that is. So what do y'all think? How should LEGO handle this situation? And do you think that these two break rules? Or does only one of them break rules? Or does none of them break rules? Subscribe here for more LEGO content. Seriously, you clicking that subscribe button and clicking that like button goes a long way. And I'll see you later. Peace out. Bye.